So I've been skating the Jordan 1s for about 2 months already, and these are the mid tops. And first impressions is the fact that if you're ever skating a high top or mid top, your ankle is not going to have that same mobility, and your flip tricks and your ollies are not going to have that same height as if you're wearing a low cut. So here I got the Costins that I just got, and when I roll my ankle, obviously I have more twist to my ankle because of there's nothing blocking the way. Or if I go to a skate park and they want to know how to kickflip, I would not recommend them wearing either high tops or mid tops, just because you don't have that same freedom of your ankle rolling to kickflip or tray flip. Because when I was doing kickflip and tray flips, my foot wasn't flicking it proper, and my timing from every of my tricks was off, and I couldn't get the same height as if I was wearing a low cut shoe. And even with these Jordans or any kind of mid-top, I don't even lace them up all the way, just because once I lace them up all the way, then I won't be able to move my ankle. And I would recommend high tops or mid-tops just because if you have an injured ankle, or if you rolled your ankle and you want to keep it straight, or you just don't want to move it as much, then that'd be perfect. But for skating, I would still think that low cut is better. I will play some footage of me skating in these shoes. I'm just saying that mid-tops aren't my cup of tea, but if they were low cuts, I would definitely be skating them more. You have the risk of damaging your ankle. You don't have that ankle support, but skateboarding is a risk, and if you don't want to take that risk, you can always get mid-tops. But I think that learning tricks will take a lot longer for you to learn because of that blockage of you not being able to turn your shoe like this, your foot like this. Instead, you gotta keep it like straight. So for example, if I'm doing an ollie, right? Let's say this is my board, and I'm doing an ollie. I can't move my foot all the way to the side, so I can pop so I could drag my board up to the top. So if I'm trying to drag my board up so I could ollie up higher, I can't do it with these shoes. I have to drag it with like this part of the shoe. As you can see, if I'm doing a switch ollie, it's not the same marks. This is my regular ollie shoe. Obviously it's getting a little bit of a tear, but still it's not the same jump or pop. If I were to skate a regular low cut shoe, which I don't have because I was skating these for the past 2 months, but if I was skating a low cut shoe, I would have torn all of this apart. Even with these, like, you can see that I'm already taking apart, or I'm already tearing up the top of the shoe and the sole of the shoe. I'm just saying, in my opinion, if you're going to skate mid-tops, make sure that you know that you're not going to be able to land tricks as often, just because of the fact of your ankle not being mobile. But that's just my speech. I think low cuts are the best shoe for skateboarding. You pop higher, you have more ankle control, and if you want to land kickflips, it's going to be a lot higher than if you were to skate a high top shoe or a mid top. And these are mid tops. So if I were to get a high top shoe, which is probably like this much higher, I probably wouldn't even be able to kickflip at all because I can't move my foot. I can't move my ankle like this. If I was playing basketball, maybe I wouldn't break my ankles, but for skating, that's not what you want. You want to break your ankle, kind of. Like, you want to stretch your ankle out so you're able to flick it proper for a kickflip or tray flip or hard flip or whatever trick you're doing, or what kind of flip trick you're doing. Even for a heel flip, I would say that for heel flips, this would probably be perfect, just because you're scratching the side of the shoe, not your ankle. Because if you're doing a heel flip on a low cut shoe, you're probably cutting it right where your ankle is, where your bone of your ankle is. But for a mid top, you're scratching like where the logo is, or where the top is, like right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the top of the shoe, that's where it's getting cut. But I'm just saying, if you guys want to skate mid-top, skate. But I personally will not skate mid-tops ever again. I'll skate low cuts only, because I want that freedom of skating however I want.